about my grades. Let me say that.
Rumor has it that there's a group of players on this server going by the name APO who have been distributing netherite gear sets to players in return for their allegiance. As players flocked to this team, a mysterious dome was constructed around the server spawn with a simple message: APO protected. What did this message mean? And more importantly, what was the APO's next plan? Without much information, I organized a meeting with the lead. My plan was to take Leo to a remote base where I'm in. Oh my gosh, I'm in the base! But as I waited on the other side of the portal, Leo refused to come through. Perhaps he suspected that I was trying to trap him, but no matter how hard I tried to convince him, he didn't believe that the other side was safe. So, I had no choice but to head back to spawn, and what I saw was shocking. It was a player whose base had been destroyed by my own team. Everything he owned had either been blown up, killed, or stolen. Alright, this is all I can spare right now.
Wait, that's more. That's epic, actually, thank you.
Who was the real villain now? From the griefed bases to stolen gear sets, I felt like I was siding with the bad guys. Maybe the APO was up to something shady, but I had zero proof of it. So I made my decision that night. Until I found evidence of the APO doing something suspicious, I would stick with them. There was just one issue though. The APO didn't trust me in the slightest. Tonight, all the stolen gear that Spoken Mapic got, they put in a vault. I mean, luckily before I left them, I got a little glimpse of what it looks like. I didn't know where this vault was, but I did know a few things about it from my conversations with my previous teammates. First, it was stashed under a tree. And second, it contained armor stands. We began by breaking the trunks of every single tree in sight, but then quickly realized how difficult this would actually be. There were millions of trees on the server, and checking every single one would be practically impossible. However, it turns out that we already had everything we needed to find it. This is a pie chart that displays every single entity that's within your render distance, and if an entity is outside of your render distance, it disappears from this pie chart. You want to guess what counts as an entity? Armor stands. Since a player's render distance works in a circle, we can use a similar trick that I used a year before. We start at point 1, a location where if you move one more block backwards, the armor stand on the pie chart disappears. Then, we find point 2, another point on the outer edge of the circle. If we find our final point from there, we can draw 2 chords, draw lines through the midpoints of these chords, and the intersection of these lines will be the location of the armor stand.
Oh, these are the chords.
I don't think this is it. I don't see armor stands.
It seemed like my method wasn't working, so I began searching around a different base that I knew was a hotspot for my old team. And just as I was about to give up, we found this.
Oh wait.
Is there armor stands up here?
Guys, be for real, bro. Be for real, bro. I know we did not just wait.
Guys, there was never, guys, I swear, there was never an armor stand there.
There was never an armor stand in the direct center of the mansion.
There were 2 sets of armor stands, an issue that interfered with the pie chart trick. As I arrived back, there was still another armor stand close by.
Hey guys,
What?
I found it.